Hi friends, I'm Jeanette Connery, and in this video I'll be talking about safe ways to do the forward bending movement when you have a disc injury, that's a herniation or a bulge, or stenosis, anything where rounding your spine is contraindicated. So when you have a spinal disc injury or stenosis, you want to stabilize your spine, especially with bulges and herniations. You want to avoid rounding your low back. So that includes bending from the waist like this, or sitting in a chair with a rounded back like this, like so many people do. I know I do occasionally because it's just hard to avoid sometimes. The back gets tired and we want to relax. So always make sure you have a support for your lumbar spine, and incorporate these safe practices into your yoga practice, into your life when you have those injuries. So the first safe forward bend I'll be teaching you is the seated forward bend. In a chair, you can take your legs wide. Now, taking your legs wide always makes it easier for you to bend forward without rounding your back. So if you take your legs wide, you can then lean forward. My back is not bent at all. And this is a forward bend. From here, I actually have the option of adding some traction by pulling my elbows towards me and lengthening through the top of the head. So pretend you're a turtle, poking the head out of the shell. Okay, that lengthens your back. It also kicks on those spinal muscles on either side of your low back. And this is going to help strengthen your back into the lengthened position. It's very gentle. We're not looking for a hard contraction here. Okay, we're going to let go of that. Another option you have for absolute relaxation, as long as your neck doesn't have any alignment issues like military neck or a reverse curve, you can feel free to keep your shoulders behind you as you drop your head. Take a breath here. Relax and enjoy the stretch at the base of your neck. Good. So the next safe forward bend I'll be teaching you is actually against the wall. I call this the wall dog. It's basically downward facing dog with a wall. All you need for this one is to put your hands on the wall, walk your feet back, bend your knees and shift your hips back. Keep your back straight. So there's going to come a point where if you bend any further, your back will round. Keep an eye on that. And the question becomes, how comfy can I get in this position, right? If you push your hands into the wall, you might be able to lengthen through your spine. You can reach through your tailbone, okay? You might even be getting a really nice stretch in the backs of your legs here. So this is strengthening and stretching for your back. And take a deep breath while you're here. Just remember, always keep the back straight. You can alternately bend right and left knees. If you're avoiding twists in your lumbar spine, you can take your entire spine with you as you bend the knee, so your whole body twists, and the spine stays still, and you still get the benefit of stretching side to side. Okay, now we're going to come up straight, walk the feet towards the wall, stand up straight. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. So the next forward bend that's safe for you to do is on the hands and knees. Just move my chair out of the way here and come down onto your hands and knees. And again, we're taking the knees wide. This makes it possible for you to bring the leg towards the body. That is called hip flexion. It's also the essence of a forward bend. You can do that without rounding your back. Make sure you pay extra attention to pointing your tailbone out behind you as you shift down. You can see my back is completely straight. I have my toes tucked and I'm getting a nice stretch on the bottoms of my feet. If you don't like that, you can always just put the tops of your feet on the floor. This will make it easier for you to go down a little bit further if you have that mobility in your hips. Okay, you can also come down onto your elbows if you can do that without rounding your back, obviously. There's a theme emerging here, right? So, then the very last, nope, there's two more, sorry. This isn't the last one. It's a standing forward bend. So to get up safely from the floor, put your foot in front of you, straighten your spine all the way up, tuck your back toes, pull in your belly and lift up. Good. So this next one is a standing forward bend, and we're taking the legs wide as you care to, bending the knees deeply, keeping the back straight, and this is it. This is your forward bend. For some, this is going to be a big stretch. You can press into your thighs, lengthen yourself up. For others who have just a little bit more mobility, you might be able to even bring your elbows down onto your thighs. You can pull through the elbows just like we were in the chair. Make sure you're looking at the floor right ahead of you, not kinking your neck to look up and around. Okay? And just like when we were in the chair, if it feels safe for your neck, you can let your head drop. And enjoy a lovely stretch in the upper back here. Good. All right. Hands on the knees, shoulders behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull in your belly and come up with a straight back. Good. Now, for the very last pose, the very last forward bend, and this is my favorite. This is a restorative forward bend. This is something that I do very often when I am tired, when my back is bothering me, and all I have is 5 minutes to take a break. This will do the trick. You find a chair or an ottoman or your couch. Doesn't matter what it is as long as it's just the right height. And you can put your legs all the way on it. Okay? The right height, what I mean by that is it's about as far away from the floor as your femurs are long, so you can put the backs of your knees here. And it fits just right. So you lay down with your legs on a chair, and that is all there is to it. If you're going to stay here for a few minutes, why not take a few easy breaths? This pose will restore and rejuvenate you and get you ready to continue with your day. So, that's it for my safe forward bends. I've taught you 5 safe forward bends. These were appropriate for people with spinal injuries, including disc herniations and bulges and stenosis. If you're interested in finding more information on how to use yoga to heal your chronic pain, please visit my website, JeanetteConnery.com, where you'll find lots of free tools and information. Please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and share my content with all of your friends. Thank you.